We'll start singing.
أهلا وسهلا جماعة، أنا جون وياكم دا أسوق اليوم ويا واحد كان مديري بالشغل من زمان قبل يمكن 15 سنة. أنا اشتغلت بالمكان وين الشباب إذا ما يقدرون يعيشون بالبيت مثلا ودا يعيشون بالشوارع وبخطر بالشوارع هواية، عندنا مكان وين هم يقدر يسكن فترة حتى نشوف شلون نقدر نصلح فد مشكلة بحياتهم ونساعدهم بفد شكل، يعني shelter, homeless shelter بالإنجليزي، بس ما أعرف شلون أعبر هذا فكرة بالعربية. اسمه دكتور جيم، متخصص من السيكولوجية. Hi Dr. Jim.
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I'm excited to be part of this conversation.
Dr. Jim, why are there homeless teenagers? ليش يعني الشباب يعيشون بالشوارع بأمريكا؟
Well, a lot of children grow up in homes where their parents, because of a whole bunch of different issues, are either not taking care of them appropriately or verbally and physically or even sexually abusing them. The parents may have significant drug problems or alcohol problems. The parents might have been arrested and gone to jail. The parents may have died, and there weren't other family members who were willing or able to step in and take care of that child, that teenager who ended up on the streets.
And it's better to live on the street with all the dangers than to live at home.
Right. A lot of young people ended up in Hollywood because there were programs that they could go to, but they also went to the streets where, because of the tourism, they could try to make some kind of living begging for money and things like that on the streets.
هذا مكان كان بالهوليوود بلوس أنجلوس، منطقة بلوس أنجلوس وين كنا نشتغل.
They're not, as a lot of people might believe from not really understanding, just wanting to break rules or rebel or do whatever they want. That is not the reason people leave. They leave to be more safe and to get away from danger. They leave because they feel unwanted and unloved, and they don't want to live in that environment, in that situation anymore. And they're also saying that maybe they can take care of themselves better because a lot of people really weren't doing a very good job of taking care of them.
واو، يعني فد شيء فظيع. وصحيح لما أنا شفت لما اشتغلت وياهم الشباب، هذا صحيح إنه يردون بس يحسون نفسهم بالأمان وما يقدرون بالبيت، فوين يروحون؟ يعني إذا ماكو مكان يروحون للشوارع. وهم ردت أشوفكم شخص عندنا هم قاعد يمنا اليوم، هو كان يسكن ويانا بهذا shelter. John.
Yes, sir.
Hello, nice to meet you.
How you guys doing?
Why were you living in a shelter when you were, or let's see, how old were you at that time?
I was 14.
And why were you on the street?
I was on the street because of physical abuse. Living at home, it was a lot of physical abuse, and it was to a point where I had to make a choice, and I guess that's why I left home, because there was a choice where I could either stay there and keep living the life that I was living, or have the choice to try to be somebody better, live a better life. My case wasn't as bad as others. For example, I met a lot of kids that got physically abused and got kicked out of their homes because, you know, they were gay or other things like that. But still, I was still happy to be in a program, in a group where I could be with people in a similar situation where we could all hang out and just feel like a family. So we're a bunch of outcasts, it felt like unwanted kids that could become a family out of that, out of all those pieces, and be a family. You know, does that make sense? So,
like if your family,
you get ousted from one family and you find another one.
Yep. Thank you for sharing a little bit about your experience.
Yeah, thank you.
Do you guys have any questions for Iraqis?
Yes, I'm really glad to be able to ask that. I would like to know, what would they like to know about us besides this issue of homelessness? What do they think we misunderstand about them that they think would be really important for Americans to know?
خوش سؤال. أريد أشوف جوابكم. John?
No, I don't really have any questions. I just want to say hi.
Thank you very much. Thank you to both of you. إن شاء الله نقدر نحكي وياكم بعد.
Hope we can do this again.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
Say-
Yes, I'm waiting to like hear replies and all that good stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You guys can say yalla bye.
Yalla bye.
Yalla bye.
Yalla bye.
Yalla bye. Hello. In Iraq, you say hello at the end of the conversation, not at the beginning. Well, you say at the beginning, but you also say ma'a salama, bye bye, hello.
Ah.
So tell everybody hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.